Alright, hello everybody. Taking a very, very short break from Ikoria. We'll be doing more of that on Thursday and Saturday this week. I've basically been drafting the set daily. We're going to be doing a bunch of it, don't you worry. But we have a timed event here, and not a lot of stuff that Eternal has done has gotten me to care about it. There's been a new set. I think there was a new expansion. There was a new adventure. I don't know. We'll probably see a lot of those cards. But this weekly event they had caught my eye. If I go into their events tab, this here, the Scion draft. Basically it's a cube. That's a cube. That's what a cube is. It's a cube. So it's a phantom draft where you don't get to keep the cards. The packs have a curated pool of a little under 500 cards. It's just like a super powerful draft format. That's what we got. So, sure, why the hell not? I'm game. You want to let me draft with, like, Vara, the really dumb Scion card, the 4-drop? I'm cool with that. Yeah, things like that, so yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing today, is this not cube draft. It's not called a cube, but it's just a cube. So, yeah, hello Verdant Squire. So yeah, again, we'll be doing more Magic, on Thursday. Thursday and Saturday we'll be doing more Ikoria. And today we're just gonna do one of these, see how it goes. But yeah, we'll see how this plays out. I'm excited to see what just like the most powerful cards in Eternal on a list look like, and what that, like, you know, what does that play like in Limited? So yeah, I'm gonna treat this as I would kind of like a modern cube, not a vintage cube, obviously, but you know, like a reasonably high power environment. Trying to think of anything else I need to talk about before we start. Really, I just want to play with Vara 4. That card's broken. It hasn't ever stopped being. But yeah, Eternal tends to Eternal leads towards what's the name? Card changes rather than bannings. Like, rather than, you know, though it's also leaned to inaction at times too. That was actually part of what got me out of the game and out of Constructed was inaction. But anyway, well, that's neither here nor there. Let's go ahead and open up some cards. Drafting for Scion draft has begun. Time to sit on the chair of libraries. All right. Oh boy. Okay. Take a look. Yeah. I get to start with Vara. Oh shit. Okay. So this is a cube draft. It says all cards are equally available. Can I get dupes? I wonder if I can get dupes. Anyway, Vara here was literally the card I wanted. When I think of the most powerful cards in Eternal, this is the top of the list, and basically hasn't stopped being the top of the list, even with that minus toughness. Aline's a little too expensive for my tastes. If we're playing Limited, I don't want 8 to 12 drops. Torgov's Trading Post is sweet stuff. I wouldn't call her overpowered. I think you're incorrect on 12 levels, Verdant Squire. She's the most powerful card in the game, bar none. Absolutely, like, I hate her. I hate her so much. She's just too good. She's like Lightning Bolt. Yeah, they removed that card. Torgov's Trading Post is actually really good because, Call the Ancients in Limited is way more powerful. Because we have a 45 card deck. So, what's Midius do? Midius, when you draw a power card, create and draw a treasure trove. When you play a spell. Okay, so, and a treasure trove is a 2-cost sorcery that says draw a card on it. Dizo's Racket is armor to cards, armor to blood and cards. What's this one? Aegis Overwhelm. Whenever you cast a spell, double cast. Huh. Yeah, like I said, I haven't played actual Eternal in years. This is the first draft stream I've done with it in a while. These are pretty nice. I'm picking Vara here, but I think Midius is very good here, being a flying threat that gives you free advantage. Burstmore Fen could be quite good as well. Torgau's Trading Post is the other card that's tempting, and then Scorpion Wasp is really good as removal. This is a removal type that's hard to deal with because it's it can hit things that are like Aegis even, you know. Anyway, well, let's pick the most powerful card and move on from there. Alright, what do you got? Magaz the Walking Terror. Flying 6/4, you have to sack a unit. Pay 6 to steal an enemy unit with less health than... Okay, and that's an ultimate, and it's that's just steal. Okay. Rakano Sheriff was an auto-win in a lot of limited games, I remember. That's not an ultimate. Pay 4 to put a +1/+1. Ask Polymorph for transform each of your units into... This is, yeah, I've played Hearthstone once before. Kyojin, Grand Shugo, Warcry 2, other Oni have +2/+2, and it hits, play an Oni. The last time I played Eternal, I streamed it, so that was months back. What do? You're a promo. Whenever one or more units are transformed, Yorja gets +1/+1, Mastery 6, so when this deals 6 damage. Transform an enemy unit that costs 2 into a unit that costs 2 less, and one of your units in a unit costs 2 more. Okay. Oh, this one's cool. This is, Ancient of the Caves is one of the, is this, like, design that I always found funny because its main purpose was to hose this. You gain an Aegis. So, like, if you play Ancient of the Caves, and then use its ultimate to make each player discard their hand and draw 8, if your opponent has a face Aegis, they'll block the draw 8 and lose the Aegis, but they won't get the 8 cards. Like, nothing happens. Third spell picks up the hammer. Ornamental Dagger is a combo. Revenge. I like Rakano Sheriff. I like Magaz. I also do like Mistveil Drake. I don't think I want Grand Shugo here. Will I have so sacrifice a unit, that's gonna be our own stuff. Are we gonna have enough dudes to want to sacrifice? Are we gonna be aggressive enough? I know Vara says play is going to be a pretty aggressive deck. So what Vara says to me, Vara tells me 2 things. Now, Vara tells me one thing mainly. Number 1, we want recursion. Recursion on Vara is one of the strongest things you can do. Because that +2/+2 deadly is Eternal doing, this week. It is literally a singular week of cube draft. I'm gonna try out Magaz. Let's see if we get enough tokens to make that work. We'll see what other colors show up. Crown of Authority. Units you draw get +2/+2. This, okay. I'm noticing a theme, and that's that this cube has very high... Oh, here's our confirmation. Duplicates. Oh, crap. Yeah, as the title implies twice, we are in a cube draft. This is a very high, Shapeshifter's Mask. That's an unbeatably good one. This one's nifty. Yeah, I mean, I can't speak for your own personal experiences. I can only say this card literally was a meta-defining card for about a year. and they wouldn't do anything to change it for a long time, and it was a very giant pain. Interesting. It's 3 factions. I don't really like that. Do some strong fixing. I'm just gonna pick Desecrate, though. Let's get some real removal going. Alright, Carvet Redeemed. Alright, Carvet Redeemed. When Carvet deals damage, gain triple influence. At the end of each player's turn, Carvet deals 1 damage to them. Oh! Huh. Another Mistveiled Drake. A Worthy Cause. Oh, In Cold Blood. Okay. Could I decide I don't want to play Justice? Because, like, I could just pick In Cold Blood. And, like, whatever. Yeah, you don't get to keep the cards from this. Delph hits the enemy player. Oh, no, I don't want that at all. That, nah, no thank you. Killer, when you play a spell, +1/+5. The Equalizer, when you play a unit, it becomes... Oh, okay, this is, Dorian, the Siege Tower, like... I'm either gonna go with In Cold Blood. I think I'm gonna go with Carvet Redeemed because big flyers are sweet. I don't know if I want to cut off Justice right now. Because, like, what if we see a Tavrod? What if we see Bartholo? Like, I don't want to cut off that early. Obviously, we don't have to play the card, but, you know. One thing about this, you lose all your Justice influence and then just start playing Justice Sigils again. I've seen people do that. It's dumb as hell. Anyway, this is a card that they printed because they were not willing to nerf Makto or Tavrod. Specifically Tavrod. They were 100% unwilling to touch the card, so they just printed a card that hard countered it that you couldn't play with Tavrod. Dumping Ground, what do you do? Pay 10, sacrifice Dumping Ground to play 2 units from your void, give them charge, sack them in a turn. You may sack a unit to give enemy units -2, -1. That's nice. Oh god, Howling Goddamn Peak. So sites are like the most similar thing to Planeswalkers in this game. The way they work is that when you play them, and then at the beginning of each turn, they'll play, you play one of the 3 spells, and you don't double up, like you play one, then you play another, then you play another, and then on the 4th turn you get the unit. And then the peak, like, then it turns off, like, but it's still in play. Bottled Storm. That's the draw 3 relic. I'm seeing a lot of blue in here. Deafening Word, Silence. This is all way too big. I don't like the size of any of this. I like Howling Peak, because, like, Carvet might actually just get us to that. But, like, this costs 10. I'm never casting that. Like, I feel like this format is meant to be like a big game bruisers because there's so many 7, 8, 9, 10s in here. But I'm not going to play to that. I'm just going to play to like winning on 6. Let's go ahead and pick up Howling Peak. Maybe we can splash it with Carvet. Scourge of Frostborn doesn't say win the game on it, though. In Limited, like, aren't your spells, like... Spells aren't creatures. So... Playing a 10 cost 8/8 in a Limited is only going to shut off, like, you know, maybe the removal spells for it. And they still probably can, if it's gone that long. I don't know, I don't believe in it. Memory Dredger? Yeah, okay. Transform each unit into one with flying. I like Memory Dredger. Cold the Deck is also really good here. We need to get some stuff for Memory Dredger to dredge up. We need some early card stuff. And apparently that stuff's hard as hell to come by. Again, the card costs 10 and I'm not ramping. 10! Do you know how much mana 10 is? Oh my god. Oh, this is a shiny in Cold Blood. Piercing Grief's probably fine. Not huge on it, but it would... The thing is, if I have, Actually, okay, so Piercing Grief doesn't work at all with this stuff. Piercing Grief and Memory Dredger is what we call a non-bow. Because look at the timing on that. It fails. It fails utterly. So it plays a unit from your void after combat. And Piercing Grief dies at the end of the turn. And you might think, well, that's great, it's gonna revenge. No, it's gonna have Destiny at that point. And that won't do anything. Any of these explorers, they're all nightmares or scions. Probably fine picking that up anyway. This is the sort of stuff I want. Maybe I just want the Tripwire Grenadin then. Maybe that's okay. Maybe I am okay picking up Fire. Because this is a 2-drop. I didn't even look at this card, but this is a deal 1 damage on play and on death. And that would give me a Memory Dredger thing that would be pretty nice. Let's go ahead and pick that up. 16 goddamn mana. Okay, I can pick up the Piercing Grief here too. Vargo the Hell Dude. Vargo the Hell Dude. Equivocate. That's pretty real. 16 mana! Says Bond, but 16! Oh, hey, this is perfect. This is the sort of shit we need. Hey, Disa, what do you do? Eh. I don't need more top end right now. I need things to play down here. Jack. I'll take that. I don't know this, Jack. I like kill an enemy unit on the text there. Also, check out this goddamn eternal ass card of a card here. The way this card is actually flavored is all that it's Jack, and that's what keeps it together. Because like Bad News is one of Jack's spells, but yeah, let's take Jack. That's fine. Auric Reclaimer? Yeah, that looks fine. We want 2s. Kindle, we're probably not casting you. Alright, I can pick up a second Howling Peak. Talir Unbound, this is really strong. Lunarized Kiss is from this cool cycle. End of the line, what do you do? That's a sweet-ass spell. Yeah, that's a sweet-as-hell spell. Talk about sweet spells. Time Flies. Time Flies are dangerous because they get to start with the power. Murder's Chains is one of the... So, like, I joke about, cards costing 1 billion mana and not, like, you know, like the 10 drop that doesn't win the game. This card wins the game. This card has power kill a relic unit and then also double your team. Den of Ordeals, what do you do? Okay, Streets of Flame. The end is near. That's an interesting one. I think I'm gonna pick up the Crimson Firemaw still. Whew. If I can reduce the cost of the right card. Whew, yeah, okay. Let's get some red into the line again. Okay, Talir Unbound again. Does this pack look familiar to any of you? When you play a 1-cost unit, play a random 1-cost spell from your deck, then increase these okay. So you play a 1, play a 1, play a 2, play a 2, play a... That's a constructed card. You don't draft around that. Why is that in here? That's a really cool card, but it's a constructed card. This card used to cost 5. And not triple influence. I like this card a lot. This is a card that I super love. Quicksilver Mirror, that's cool. I'm gonna pick End of the Line. I think that card's a good removal. Yo, this card costs 1 billion. Wow, I'm sorry. Excuse me? Excuse me. Excuse me? Excuse me. Excuse me? How many wraths do you want? I think the answer is Quarry, by the way. Because I think we're the aggressor here. Yeah, there's also a Wrath up here, too. Smartly has Void Bounce, he can't cheat it into play. What do you do? 4/4 relevant or give you current... Oh! Oh. Brel, you got some power. Play a wanted poster on each enemy that dealt damage. This is a call-out post on Twitter.com for Oni Ronin. You. We don't have weapons or that. Yes, means to an end. I'm on Shadow Fire. There's no Primal right now. I mean, the Howling Peak is here, but we don't have any... Like, right now, all of our cards are those two. I think this is a nothing. And, like, so the Kindle and the Peak, I think, are both gone for now. Hand off Deadly to your units. Like, we're Shadow Fire. Endurance Killer, Ambush Pledge. That costs 1 billion mana. Oh my god. Alright, what do you do? Enemies without battle skills can't block. Gets all battle skills. All of them. Just, you know what? Fuck it, do everything. I don't dislike this. I also don't dislike picking up Tavrod. Odd. I don't think we're Tavrod, though. Like, we don't have the fixing right now. I could pick up Tavrod and see what happens. I don't really like this because I don't like Nightfall. I'm not a big fan of Nightfall without having some reason to play Nightfall. It's just like, hey, here, I have some free cards. More removal also is something we're gonna need. Nightfall without a reason to be playing it is, in my opinion, a minus. You need a reason to be in Nightfall. Let's pick up Tavrod. Maybe we don't play Tavrod, but we'll pick up Tavrod, and that'll be fine. Carvet Solar Dragon. Oh my god, how many Carvets do we have here? Flying Lifesteal. Your cultists have Exalted. Play a 1/1 cultist for each different name among your dragons. And we have a fucking lot of them right now. And by that I mean like 2, but... Oh god, this motherfucker. You ever play against this card? Oof. Just like, you know what? Flying units all die. I know we have a couple... We actually have too many flyers for me to like that in this deck. Because we have Carvet Redeemed, we've got Memory Dredger, we've got Magaz the Walking Terror. I need some more early stuff for Magaz to be playable. I think I'm okay picking up Carvet here, more flying. Comes with some free bodies too, and I like that. Creation Chant is... Nope. Damn it. Ooh, here we go. Hell yes. Yeah. Okay, alright. Mirror's Nightshade, that's cheap. I also really like Ion the Abductor. Hailstorm's cool. Wow. If I were more dedicated to Justice, I would play this. But like right now, we only have Tavrod, and I don't feel like that's going to be... We can't get this on 2. The last word... Skylord Tolik. Other dragons go berserk and never stop. Sure, that sounds fun. Oh, shit, that's a reason. More end of the line, too. Yes. Oh, now you're talking. Give me that. We need some team pump. Hey, buddy. You're a piece of junk. The first flame. Okay. So... Azendel Revealed is a very, very powerful card. Put that away. We're gonna put Tavron away. I played Reanimator, so I know what you mean. Fate Nexus, it's not us. This could be us. I don't like Lathril Lobotomy. Dumping Ground costs $1 billion. I don't like this. What a Waylay, what do you do? Oh. Steal the enemy's void. Meh. Maybe I'm fine with O-Spike. Problem with Waylay, the reason I don't like this card is that it's a minus, like in card advantage, just flat. Like, and in draft, like we aren't running into combo decks, you know. It's not like our opponent is like, you know, we go ahead and name their means to an end, and they go no, or you know, something like that. It says, "I can't hit that." Fine sight. The mask is an interesting one. Yeah, we don't have any reanimation, so that's not really a question right now. This is not. This is cost 10. So I translate 10 into infinity. That's not happening in limited. We're drafting here, folks. You have to remember we're drafting here. There's another Auric. Pull the deck. Another Desecrate? I think I'm fine taking another Desecrate. Call the deck is also one I'm super happy about. What do you do? Kill all attachments. Sure. What do you do? Set each other unit. Oh, I see. I played Hearthstone before once. Draw a card for each tournament you played. Okay. Martyr's Change, Grasping. See, now we do have a Grasping. And a Grasping in this deck could be very, very good. Again, we got Vara. We've got some pretty strong things to grasp. I feel like that might just be fine. God, you've got text. Charge, Endurance, Exalted Pledge. When it goes to your void, play a sigil from your deck. Sure. Okay. Battle at the Gates. Oh. Just fuck your turn. Hyper fuck your turn. Counterspell. As counterspell as counterspell. Wow. Sure, let's have some fun with that. Felon Cauldron, no. Waylay, maybe more. Even-handed. I didn't realize that was a possibility. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. 11. 12, 13, 14. Ugh. I did not think even-handed golem was a possibility here. Reach seems like a understatement. I might still pick it. Not like to knowingly play it, but like... Oh, they gave it Voidbound. I see. I figured out that that's dumb as hell. I was sitting here thinking like, oh, we got a memory dredger. Isn't that just the stupidest shit you could possibly do in the world? We're probably not going to play that. Your paladins? Yeah, there are ways to bounce it. It's a dumb as hell card. Basically, it's like it's a 2-mana 2/2 that says draw 2, and you can do a bunch. So it's kind of not balanced. Enemy Void on the Argenport Ringmaster. Do we have any paladins? No. This is nothing. There's so many of these, like, I don't get it. There's a lot of, so, like, this is a cube, you know, you got to choose the cards that go in here. And there's a lot of these, like, I guess we've seen enough Oni that maybe Oni Tribal is real, but Paladin? It's a cultist. Probably pick the Ringmaster or the Wyvark. Two of the Endless Horde. Or another Memory Dredger. I think another Memory Dredger actually sounds really good. We need to get some more stuff to dredge, though. Sorry, Zoe. Zoe's strong as shit. Emblem of Shakva. When you play a dragon, you haven't played this game, draw Rozka. Not sure. Again, maybe I actually do get the fixing for that. I don't really care about any of this. You alright, buddy? You got it, boss. Alright, what do you do? I see. So you're like that one, what's your name? The 4-drop that's like a 3/3 endurance that you can pay 8 ultimate and like make it a huger thing. Big brother. Probably just gonna pick Skycrag Banner here. That's good too. Gonna need some life gain. That's why that's why we have Black Sky Harbinger, and why playing more Black Sky Harbingers might be worth it. I think the fixing is kind of necessary. We're in pack 4, right? Yeah. List Champion of Linrai. The player of your choice discards their hand and draws X. There's Call the Ancients, Piercing Grief, Memory Dredger. So I want you to note, this card has been changed here. Was changed twice, actually. The original card just said deal 3 damage, and then they changed the unit or player when they added in sights, and then it became slow. So That's probably still fine. There were 3 desecrates and a torch. More memory dredging would also be okay. Ooh, that's a good 1-drop. Yushkov, exhausted. Some power for each exhausted unit. Okay. Area of Ancient Caves. Dueling pistols is pretty sweet. Summon, give an enemy -2/-2. It's good. I think this is well worth it because it hands off the lifesteal. This is super good as a 1-drop. Because, like, anything you draw, like, all of a sudden gains lifesteal, and that gets super out of hand. We don't have ways to pop this up. It's a bit of an annoyance so far. Solar Blast! Ugh! Entomb. This is part of a combo. Yushkov. Just give Mastery 12, make a Koryavat Palace. Oh, fucking Koryavat Palace. Anyway, the card I'm actually after in here is Scrap Tank. This card fucking rules. This card's extremely good stuff. Gets me a lot of bodies. We can go ahead and sack them and grid them back. Sack them here, get them back here. End of the line again. What do you do? We don't draw a lot of extra cards. We do, however. I feel like this Infernal Tyrant might be some good stuff. We got a lot of shit that don't die to it. I miss the Vara Tyrant deck. Oh, yeah. Kozin also looks strong. So does Pioneer's other text, +4 and Overwhelm. Yeah, that's actually quite real. You're not wrong. I was looking at that first line thing like, oh, that's never happening, but that actually shouldn't be where I'm looking. The power's actually on the second half of that card. So, like, we'd be +4ing and overwhelming a lot of cool units. Gets me another 2. I'm not playing this Golem, by the way. The Golem died the moment I picked that torch. And yes, it was live until that point. I'm not gonna lie. Issue the burn. Another Rozka. Wait, shit, can I do that twice? How many Rozkas can I play? Yes. I don't much hate this, but this is pretty sweet. My Vara's gonna play. Give me an all. Last word. Cabal Countess. Ooh. God, and a Cast in a Shadow. This is a good one. Crest of Cutting is probably a little better than Cabal Countess in our deck. Cabal Countess is really, really good because of that ultimate, but we do need some fixing, and I'm willing to play this even almost outside of the fixing on here. I think Rozka and Black Sky Harbinger are the only cards off color I'm gonna play. So I love the Knucklebones. They even reduced it to 6 cost instead of 7, which is a mistake. The card shouldn't. It doesn't matter. Like, no, this is actually Winchester Cargo, because Winchester Cargo fixes for fire or shadow. It doesn't fix for our third color, but we do want to be able to play like Crimson Airmaw on time. Yeah, your Knuckle Bones would lower the quality of our deck, is probably the actual issue. Means to an end. Immortalize! Shit! Yes! Yes! Oh, yes! What a good final card for our deck. That's fine. Everything out, please. Okay. Torch. You. Tota Thing. Crimson Firemaw. Life Speaker, Immortalize. You, some Desecrates. I don't think we can play Auroch Interrogator. I don't think we have ways to pump Auroch Interrogator. Yeah, I'm looking at the deck and I see one way to pump it. And it's this. That said, the card is like reasonably strong, like in the mana cost to power toughness, but like I still have a lot of stuff I want to include. Memory Dredgers, yes. Karvak Redeemed. Karvat Solar Dragon. Jack, you're in here. Scrap Tank, you're in here. Quarry, you're in here. End of the line, you're in here. The Winchester Conjureman, like, the problem with the Winchester Conjureman getting us something is that it needs double justice, and I don't know where the hell we're getting those. Any Exalted stuff we have? We have one Exalted thing, and that's like these. Exalted Cultists, but like that's not enough. I can fit one or two more cards. One or two more cards. So, like... The reason I say one or two is because we do have a cargo that's a Seek power, so 17 is fine. It's 18 with a Seek power. But we have a lot of... we have a lot of power I'm just going to be adding when we get there. Don't worry about that. Piercing Grief. Grasping at Shadows. Yeah, they're auto-includes, but I'm not including them right now because they would mess up my math. Right now, this has no power in it. I'm making sure that I'm doing my normal deck building strategy first. Yeah, 1, 3, way too many of those. Okay. I think I'm just gonna go with the Grasping. It's that or the Piercing Grief, right? I think those are our two options. Piercing Grief, doesn't really have some super synergies in here. I'm playing this as a 2-mana 3/2 with little text. In Limited, I play 17 to 18. Memory Generative Destiny on the Grief does not work the way you want it to. Because this does not put it in your hand, it puts it into play a unit. So, and it happens post-combat. Effectively, anything you think would work the way you want it to doesn't. That's not... Yeah, no. I'm very sorry. I'll put the Grasping of Shadows because it lets us rebuy Avara. Okay, then we put in our power. Skybrainer. You're in here. Emblem of Shakva. Okay. This is gonna have some weird mana issues, I feel like. The assistant sort of fixes for us, like it fixes our primal. And the ramp's like, okay, it's even recurable. Maybe that's better than, Grasping? Because, like, it lets us play some of these a little earlier. Like that. Nine Shadow. 6 Fire. 4... God, that needs to be more. What is our primal? Skyward Tolek. Razka. Yeah, alright. Let's try it this way. Alright, let's roll. That took us almost an hour to do the draft, but... yeah, that's fine, that's better. Play something to ping. I'm sorry, you do what? Let's get some things going out here.
Is this my father's doing?
When you play a spell, Caleb gets +1/+1. Pay 5 to put your hand in your deck and draw the name on it. Okay, sure.
Now it's my turn.
Hi. Fucking edict. So good. God, Farah's dumb. Okay, draw 3, discard 1. And I'm just gonna leave up Desecrate from here.
Your fight is not ours.
So much lifesteal, so much power. Three-two overwhelm with that, okay. Okay, that's like a blank. For now.
Please, no.
Bait, huh? Interesting.
Soul embraces all. Soul's white will return.
Pretty sure this is the play. I think they go to 1. Which, like, I've got a Tripwire Grenadin in play, so, I guess they'll get a Face Aegis, but I'm going to be attacking for a lot next turn. I don't know. Okay, they get to gun down something. Oh, copy. Sure. I still don't see how they win this. Yeah, they have no lifelink. Perfect. That's the deck doing what I wanted it to. So somebody was saying Justice showing up in my deck. Oh, 1 Justice card. Yeah, it's the cargo. And it's not showing up as Primal because there's only 4 Primal cards in the deck. Alright, let's roll. The 7 damage sweeper wouldn't have even been enough because, like, again, I guess they needed to, Crystallize might have been able to get there. Crystallize would have been a good one. Oh, goodness. Alright, I'm already having a good time with this. We got to play our goddamn Vara.
I'll end you myself.
I don't much like 2 power. Yeah, let's redraw this. It's annoying, but I'll keep it. We're a little more likely to find fire. Oh, that's bad.
Come forth.
What's your alt? 4 for 3 3. That used to be different. I think it was 4 2 4 3.
Can you hear me?
Okay. Not what I expected, but sure, you got it. Okay, they didn't want to loot. Cargo, sure, that's good stuff. Maybe they have a thing they're grabbing, maybe they don't. Looting's always strong, though. Yep, so that gives them a +1. Just discard a power. Hey, buddy.
My turn.
Yep, goodbye. Vara, a 3-3 edict. Alright, we need fire pretty bad. That's a bit of an annoyance right now. We have 8 sources or so in the deck, and we need it pretty heftily. I can at least,
Now it's my turn.
yeah, alright. Vara's cool. That's dangerous. I want to desecrate pretty bad now. Really? You're not what I need. Okay. Howling Peak, that'll kill Vara with gun down. Yep, 5 damage to a unit without quick draw. Yeah, alright, that's... Then they're gonna mirror image, and this game's over from this position, I believe.
You've run far enough.
What is happening? This rules. Holy shit. I've run far enough, clearly. Okay, well, let's get some cards rolling. We want... What's your next spell? 2 damage to my face. Sure, that's fine.
The Sky Lords reward sacrifice.
Okay. That's 1 down, 2 to go.
Who says you can't play with fire?
Uh-huh. Oh no, they played a wrong sigil. Okay, their hand is a known sigil and 2-1. Oh no. Transform each, so that's fine. I think we just have to go ahead and take the trade on this. That'll come back later as a problem, but that's for me later, not for me now. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and play a Dargon. And a scrap tank. Perfect. You don't overwhelm, right? Good. Alright. We haven't lost yet, everybody. There's Caleb, I don't
What's my
care.
father's doing?
Oh, I actually do care about Caleb, because that'll actually flip them into their, revenge unit very quickly. So what the hell's the thing they have? You transform an enemy card. Oh, an enemy card transform. Okay, you get trumped. You trade.
My spirit.
Oh no! Oh god. Alright, yep, uh-huh. And then, alright, 1,000 handshakes, yep, shake hands, yep, uh-huh, yep. Handshake, yep, one hand shakes the other hand, uh-huh. And then they pick up all their copy, uh-huh, yep, mm-hmm. Alright, yep, mm-hmm. And then this, yep. Good, good.
The sky reward sacrifice.
I'm very happy that our opponent ramped to 15 because of triple freaking... Alright, yep. Good, good. We're gonna copy. Yep, copies. Yep, copies. Mm-hmm. Good. Then we're gonna... Yep, more copies. Our opponent rules, by the way. I don't know if I've said this, but Cassadrith here.
And learn.
Super powerful. Oh, here we go! Yes! Yes, 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 yes. The power! Beautiful! Well executed. And we're dead. Well played.
Suffer for your arrogance.
You know, they didn't have to do the transform their team, but they did. What a fun as hell game that was. We paid for a mulligan decision on that one, by the way, just so you're aware of that one, but that, who that ruled. I'm glad we even had a chance on one turn. That was what felt really cool. It was like after we got our red, all of a sudden like I had my like scrap tank turn and we were making a bunch of mana and things were doing super good there. I was like, oh, this is actually maybe something. We can come back. And they're like, nah, no. You thought you still had this game in the bag, and they recovered 2 clones. Cube draft's pretty cool. So the thing, I know I've been calling this cube draft, but the fact that you can get duplicates definitely changes the identity. In a normal cube draft, you can't get a duplicate card, because you built the cube out of, 435 cards or 400 or 360 cards or however many cards. And there's only one of each of them. So, but in here, we have 2 Varas, and, even in that early game, that double Vara was kicking some, that was doing damage. Freaking Vara's really strong. Did you know that? Did you know Vara's a good card? Oh my god. I'll play any number of Varas. It's actually a pretty ridiculous card. The removal of Aegis, the lifesteal, the gaining deadly, the recurring pump, the edict. Vara is, in my mind, one of the reasons I think of Vara a lot in this game is because when it comes to Eternal, I tend to talk about the Eternal card design, which is where, Eternal has this running theme where it tends to design cards just by stapling more text and more text and more text onto something. And none of the text is related to any of the text that came before it. Why does Vara have lifesteal? I don't know. Why does Vara have no Aegises? All of Vara's abilities don't interact with the rest of them, but they make for a super powerful card because there's a bunch of unique things going on there. And this is a kind of common theme within, Eternal card design. You can see it a lot on cards that just have, 2 or 3 effects stapled together. Another one that comes to mind is the Twist Power Liker. Who also has some, like, graveyard hate shenanigans for some reason. Like, the dude's like a hyper ramp master, but for no reason also just has, like, cards can't leave the void or something like that. It was a 3-4 and then it became a 2-4 after a nerf. Or, like, most recently, there's a stranger from the newest set that, like, on play ramps, on attack, plays Pot of Greed, and then shuffles a graveyard into the deck, and it's also a 6/6 for 5 or a 7/7 for 5. Like, it's like the biggest body in the universe. It has graveyard hate, card draw, and ramp all in one, and I think it's been nerfed twice. Time to fight the collector.
You myself.
I'm in. We got fire, we got shadow, we got strong cards. I want something small for Magaz, but that's the only thing I'm missing. We have other 4s to play instead. Grotto Stranger got 2 nerfs. I don't like seeing that on top of my deck. Grotto Stranger got a nerf to, like, its body size, like, on the release of the set, and then, like, afterwards it got another nerf to, like, the Pot of Greed. I don't know, cards that cast Pot of Greed are pretty good. As a friend of mine once said, people will bend over backwards pretty far for the deck's draw 2 cards. Okay, we got Desecrate next turn if things are getting super bad, I don't know.
Let's see. A little bit of this.
Sure. You discarded 8th. Okay, that's fine. We have this up. Probably not going to use it right now. I'm not using it on this, that's for sure. They're probably just going to use their pages. This is a really good card to sack to the Magaz if we can get there. That's horrible. We needed a power in these, like, 4 draws, and we did not get it. Okay. We're going to be playing a real slow game, then. Any power will do, because it'll get us both Memory Dredger and Vara. We're going to be taking a lot of damage in the meantime. I hope they just play some sort of, like, Sandstorm.
Behind me!
That's a dead card. I need to kill that. I played against that in Limited. That'll kill you on sight. That has to die. I've played against that in draft way too much. Okay, Shadow Sigil, thank you very much. Vara, get out here.
Now it's my turn.
And Vara edicts the board. Good. Thanks, Vara. They're probably gonna play something big enough that they had to not have the deadly, obviously. Ambush? I don't know what has ambush, but I'm gonna attack it anyway. Okay. Let's go ahead and play the Dredger. Chip it back. 6 cost. What do they got? Are they gonna Wrath me? This is just a 2 for 1, so I don't really care. It's not really that bad. Like, they might be waiting on a Wrath. Actually gonna bottom the Torch because we really, really want to draw into a 6 power right now. Yeah, that's fine. Alright, this card comes back when we cast our dragon, so it's just fine to play right now, even if, again, they are sitting on a Wrath, which I feel like they are. Probably have a Wrath or a Shenra Speaks. One of those two. Or they don't have any of that, and we're just gonna sit here and kind of beat them down. Like, what are we waiting on here? Oh my goodness. Yeah, give me fire. Okay, their hand is junk.
Burn!
We're gonna sack our recursive unit, and now we can steal something small. Yeah, this is a cool Path to Exile thing. 7 damage to the unit, and they get a Sigil tapped. 9 power. Okay, so they have, like, super things. Okay, there's that killer. That card's a beating and a half. Well, I guess we'll just get it off the table, huh?
Soul's White will return.
Okay. Okay, that's where we're headed, huh? You got it, boss. Can I kill you? Yeah, let's just kill you then. That's like Torch. See, that's the reason I built my deck with a low curve. I know there were so many of these like 7, 8, 9 super powerful spells, but I feel like even on we had a pretty horrible start there, and like we were able to just kind of overrun that sort of thing. That could have been bad, but like, you know, that's the answer to 9-cost cards is just go kill them. I've been recently watching a lot of older Day 9 stuff and newer Day 9 stuff and a lot of Day 9 stuff. And there's this really good bit that Day 9 has repeatedly in a lot of the older StarCraft 2 stuff. If the opponent doing something weird, doing something non-standard, doing something you don't really understand, doing something you don't recognize, the answer is to just go fucking kill them. Like, if your opponent is taking their sweet time, just, I don't know what they're doing, just go fucking kill them. Just do it. It's fine. Yeah, let's crest. Hopefully we find another one. That's actually a really sweet play here. I can play that on too? Are you kidding me? Kidding me. On curve!
The Skylords reward
On curve! Also, I would have killed for a unit like this. This is A+ material in this draft format, because again, y'all playing for end of game, they're just, you know, play for short. Yeah, that's a good guideline for a lot of games. That's the reason I bring it up. Yeah, we can play Quarry and we can play Veteran Strategist in the same turn. Or give me a 4th power unless you got something real nice up your sleeve. Let's scare our opponent.
Choose your battles wisely.
Alright, we're gonna scare our opponent, everybody. We discarded Desecrate and Limited. Okay, they probably have their own kill spell for that. Oh, I love Call for Aid. This is a sweet card. That's a real sweet card. It's ramp, it's card draw, it's life gain. That's a good as hell card. All right, play your 6-drop. I'll kill it and attack you. Oh no! The ult on that 20. Yo, I'm almost on that.
The Skylords reward.
Let's take that. Let's go ahead and take the Fire Influence here, and then we'll have that next turn. We'll leave up Desecrate. Yeah, life gain equals power is that card. And they're gonna call. Oh my god. Oh shit, this is. Oh boy, our opponent is going places. Yup. Again, you know what the counter to this is? You wanna know the counter to this? We're gonna deal lethal damage to our opponent. That's the counter. We're gonna go and hit these buttons, and then our opponent's going to take 6, and then...
Burn!
Yep, that's okay. Then we're gonna play Skylord.
My brood stirs.
And I don't play Power Pass 6.
You will feed the darkness.
Play a unit in your void. Oh, cool. You're gonna get a 5/5 on the ground. That's fine. Okay, that isn't decimatable because they didn't have the things for it, so they had to go grab a fire. That sucks for them.
Now it's my turn.
By flame and fang.
So I could have held the power to have another transform here, but, like, I want to be able to play Desecrate on their turn. 12 power, what do you got? You gotta have something huge.
Death from across the feel your sting.
No, thank you. Pass. Boom! Yeah, I'm gonna need a board wipe with their own colors, indeed. They had all the ramp in the world, but no targets. They also should have used that activation, I don't know. Oh, god, we're fighting Counterspell? I'm gonna keep this. It's a little wonky. I don't like how little it has to do, but I like its colors, and I like, Dredger well enough. If our opponent has anything that resembles the beatdown, we're gonna look really bad. Alright. Learned Herbalist, good.
A little bit of this.
Like this card a lot. Whoa, your hand is how good? Yikes, okay. I'm gonna take the Desecrate here because we can't actually get the Fire Mob back. We can't play this right now because we don't have double red. So let's take the Desecrate. Sucks, but the Desecrate will do more for us. This is a fine time to play this. Let's go over our second fire. They're going to Secret Pages in response. Then they're going to play a 5-drop. We'll kill the 5-drop and everything will be fine. Okay, so they're going to play a 5-drop. We're going to kill the 5-drop and everything will be fine. They're gonna play a 5-drop. We're gonna kill the 5-drop because this thing's a motherfucker. Like, oof. This thing sucks. This thing really sucks. I hate fighting it. Scrap tank. Kill it. Give me a 5-drop, hell yeah. Oh, they are.
My duty has just begun.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure, that's fine, huh? Okay, so we can also immortalize for free now. Do I just kill both of these? I think it's really huge if they draw it. I don't like that. Let's attack and we'll just use this as a combat trick. That'll be fine. Hello, Dan the Enigma. Well, the thing is, that already was going to backfire because it already gave us these 2 1/1s. Sup?
Sauron's gifts bring knowledge.
Hey, how you doing? Oh my god. Wait. They ice bolted themselves. I want to kill our opponent pretty quickly now all of a sudden. You know, they seem like they wanted a power for a reason. So I want to kill them. You didn't have to, that thing stays in play. That drafts are going real fun. We're having a good time with drafts tonight, Gibbon. We drafted so let's take a look at the deck. I see a couple new names jumping in here on this. Here's what we got right now. It's a Stone Scar splashing for just a couple cards. Black Sky Harbinger, Rakaz, and then the Sky Lord, which we can play as a power. And then the rest of this is just like, hi, my name's having Tuvara in a deck. That seems fair, right? You know, or like, what if I have 3 Desecrates? I don't know. That's my deck. That's the entire deck. You found it. My entire deck is these 2 cards right here. Let's go keep rolling. We're at 4-1. We're at 4-1. Evil Hippo. Let's not fall for this again. I know this looks really good, but if we had the fire, it would be incredible. Problem is that we don't have the fire, so we do have to get rid of this. This one doesn't have the... Yeah, this is what we pay for. Okay. Nope, that's fine. This is the cost. I knew this going in. Bottom deck you.
Choose your battles wisely.
Okay, hopefully this thing lives. If that thing gets murdered, I'd feel real bad because it would cut off my power. Or my influence. Yeah, sure, Cold deck. That's a good card. Wish we kind of had 1 or 2 of those. That'd be helpful. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get our fire now. We can desecrate later if things get super bad. We have Memory Dredger plus this. Like, open the Waygates. Oh boy, that card is danger mode. So this card is really good.
Sky Lords reward.
The Waystone Gate just lets you continuously grab sigils, and then after you use it 3 times, you get an 8/8 giant for like what you were already wanting to do. So they can just ramp. Again, the answer to that is go fucking kill them. So if we can draw a fire or if we draw anything, we're good. I want a fire. You know what? That's another attacking unit.
Burn.
Oh no, don't use Relegate on your opponent's turn. Yeah. The Entomb is not attached to the use ability, it's just there. Okay, am I gonna go open the Waygates one more time? Ouch! That's what we call a beating in half, because now these aren't recurable. Okay, well, we have some cards in our hand. Yep, those are cards. Sure hope we have a discard outlet somewhere. Yeah, 2 mana activate tribute. We did it. Grab a power of your choice? They are searching power real hard. Okay, 2 of the cards in our hand are power. That's fine. Yeah, look, there's a lot of Topal Fieldy stuff we can go on with. Exalted? Yeah, uh-huh. I want to hit you with this. This is super strong, because now we can just play whatever we draw. The Firemaw procs are incredibly necessary right now for us to function as a deck. And the Decimate means that we don't get to, like, lose this 8/8 appearing. We just fly over it right now. I don't care about the 8/8, actually. Holy shit. Coming in. Excuse me, I just want to. We're getting there, folks. You know what? Rules? Kill this memory dredger. Do it. Kill this one.
Now you'll see what I'm capable of.
Vara. Oh, what is it? You have to die. Steal it, put it in your void. That's pretty bad. So I can get my gauze out, but I give them a memory dredger in the yard, which they can then pick up. If I give them Razkas, that also gives them just Razkas in the yard. Nothing to pick up in the yard for me. Do we just pass here? Till we find a kill spell for that? I think we don't have anything to do. Okay, what else do they have to recur here? Nothing. Okay, if we can kill that, it gains Voidbound. Let's pass. No attacks. This is going to be hitting us pretty annoyingly. So they have a lot of cards in hand. They can make that 8/8 on the ground. It's still on the ground. I don't want to throw these away quite yet. I don't want them gaining life here. We need to be racing. That's quite bad for us. I need a kill spell for this pretty quickly here. If I can draw Decimate, that'd be very good. Fire Sigil? You're getting closer to good. I think we got one turn to draw something of use, or else we're going to get overrun by the ground forces here. I'll just take 8. I can afford to do that once or twice. Yeah. Okay. Oh my god! Alright, our opponent has a lot of these top-end cards that auto-win once you hit that point. So we need to win this turn. How do we do it? What's our victory? What's it look like? Power gets me Dragon. Dragon gets me Lifesteal. Maybe enough blockers. Maybe we win that way. Don't like taking the damage here. We're not dead yet. I am gonna... I'm gonna decimate this.
Soul embraces all. Soul's white will return.
Come to me.
Okay, we're gonna try. Sure. These don't do anything. They're 3/0s. They'll die. Unless we have a... Okay, so that's an easy block there. That'll be a block on Vara. That'll be a block there. Is that enough to get through? What's my opponent's life total? Okay, so I'm gonna take 14. Go to 1? Is that right? We're gonna go to 1. No!
Judgment is at hand.
Okay, don't tell them. Shh. They didn't figure it out. Okay, good. We're gonna play Vara now. I don't think they figured it out.
Now it's my turn.
Okay, yep, It's got deadly. You can double block that, and you can single block that. Yep, We're not winning, by the way. If you have any illusions of that, you can remove them. We actually lost the moment they did play Torch. I thought we could win, so
Krotov smiles on me.
So my game plan, my winning game plan, was to... Oh boy, I get to warp that. Hell yeah. My game plan was to just throw these cultists onto Carvet and attack for like 12 lifesteal. And just try to outrace them that way in the air. Anyway, there you go.
Sacrifice.
Donate that.
Sacrifice.
This game ended a long time before the Torch. We'll show them this. That'll be good. I think that'll make them feel good about this inclusion. Yeah, I'll take some lethal damage. Alright, that was sweet. That was a good game. We got very close to winning anyway. The actual card that lost us the game was that Ambusher. The Shadow Ambusher is very good, and stopped our flying game from killing them before they got to 8-9. Anyway, we're still live. We're still rolling. That's not the end of this one. We have to fight the Atheist Snake. Sweet. A+ would keep again. Guess he gets to play Roscon 2 again. We can't play the Desecrate, but we have a lot of shadow sources in the deck. And obviously we just want to draw power anyway, so...
The Sky Lords reward our sacrifice.
I'm happy just to turn 2 3/3. That's a sweet card. I don't know.
Burn!
We're gonna wait on this. Okay, we need to draw a shadow right now.
Power
those who seek it.
Oh boy. That's not a shadow.
Burn!
Echo Dagger. Echo Dragon? Echo Dragon? Echo Dagger. Echo Dagger Dragon. Echo Pterodon. Echo... Echo Dragon? Echo Dragon. Echo Power? Echo...
Your time is far from ended.
Can't plunge up. This card's really cool. Echo Power. Okay, I'm just going to play 2-tap power this turn. Okay, they're ramping really hard. This is actually kind of dangerous. Again, we don't have the shadow. Our mana base is where we're losing our deck, and that makes sense. We knew that going in when we chose the third color. I knew that we'd have more fun with the deck, but also that we would have more games like this. That is every Fire Sigil but one in the deck at this point. We're getting close. All right, good thing is, if we can just play Carvet, that's actually really good with Raska. So, let's see if we can get that last one off the top. We can't quite get to you. No!
Allow me.
What? Y'all. Who put that text on that card? Oomst! Oh shit, Caiaphas. I don't want to fight Caiaphas. What do you got? Aegis Deadly Reckless. Sure. Yeah. Okay, I need Desecrates pretty badly. It's fine. Okay, Shadow off top, please. We can't kill this here. We need to get rid of the Aegis, then we can kill it with the double block.
Just a touch of poison.
Okay. It's alright. That lets me kill Caiaphas with a double block. Screw that, I'm just gonna double block the 4/4. Come on. Well, they scared him to play a dragon. Yo, my body! Oh my god,
Choose your
please.
battles wisely.
Please. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright. Everything's fine. I'm worried about them just playing more Haymakers. We don't have a lot of Haymaker insurance left. And the fact that I need to decimate 2 of the cards already in play. Just to function. Okay, we can play Quarry. Yeah, let's take a discount on a Desecrate. We're probably still dead, but, you know. 9 power passing. Ambush something in. What do you got? Ruh-roh. Okay, go to 2. No problem. No, there's no problem with Desecrate. I don't see the issue. It's fine. Let's play some Lifelink.
Soul embraces all. Soul's White will return.
It's fine as long as they don't attack with a 2-2. If they attack with a 2-2, everything's bad. If they attack with anything, everything's bad. Yo, okay, alright, fine, everything's bad. Kill my 1-1. Yes! What do we get? Blood Beetle! Hell yeah. Alright, well played. Excellent games, excellent cube. We went 4-3. We had a sweet deck. Probably would have been more successful in 2 colors instead of 3, but it was funner in 3 colors because we got to play some dumb stuff. Well worth it. You want to do some cube drafting, it's right here. Have some fun with it. 5 packs we got out of it. That's pretty good. Because it's Phantom, the prizes are all in the packs. You're not getting your gold back out of it, but, you know, you can see, like, the prizes on here. 7 wins and 6 packs and 2 Flaily rares, and then, like, the leaderboard prizes if you're, you know, you get chests based on those. Anyway, that's it. That's all for today. I just want to show this off. Glad to have played it. We got to do some dumb stuff. I'm glad that, like, opponents did get to show off some of the big-ass stuff, because I didn't think that was viable at all, but our mana base didn't let us, like, aggro them out. Anyway. Yeah. It's still, like, I think aggroing people out is the way to go. Just, like, beat them down before they do stupid stuff. But that's all we got for today. Anyway, tomorrow should be Final Fantasy 13 2. We're not 100%. There's a thing that might break the schedule. We will see. But if you follow the channel or if you follow the Twitter, you'll know ahead of time. But if you follow here, it's free. It's easy to do. You find out when I go live. You get to find out what I'm doing to Korea, you know, on Thursday or whatever. If you get the notifications like that. You subscribe, you get cool skulls, cool slimes, you get to support the channel and all these card games that I end up playing. But really, I'm just glad you were here having a good time. Hope you enjoyed this stream of a game I don't play very much anymore. I'm very out of touch with what Constructed looks like anymore. But I still do enjoy. Wow, that's something. I still do have a lot of fond memories of it, and I do like the draft format that we were just presented with. Magic Arena having human drafts now has kind of been the nail in the coffin on this game. But, you know, that's sort of how it is. Anyway, that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you all for joining. Hope you all have a good evening. I'm going to go do a movie night thing, I think, is the plan for tonight. So, good night, everybody.